So my timeline, 2020 was the time when I got into college. उसके पहले I was more like घर पे रहता था, not used to explore much, used to be playing games, so video games खेलता था बहुत ज़्यादा. कॉलेज में आया, सो माय कॉलेज इज़ अ वेरी कोडिंग कल्चर्ड कॉलेज. तो उसमें बहुत सारे डोमेन्स और फील्ड्स मैंने एक्सप्लोर करना चालू किया. सब कोडिंग कोडिंग करते थे, लेकिन क्या कोडिंग करते थे? कोई वेबसाइट बनाता था, कोई एमएल पे करता था, कोई कॉम्पिटिटिव कोडिंग करता था, एंड ऑल ऑफ इट. एंड अराउंड end of 2021, I got a very overall understanding of the different fields, and I really figured out machine learning was my part, because जो मैथमेटिक्स था इसके पीछे, उसने मेरे को बहुत ये कर दिया था, बेसिकली इंटरेस्ट जनरेट कर दिया था, सो दैट आई कैन फोकस ऑन दिस. ठीक है. टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ 2022 आई गॉट एन इंटर्नशिप एज अ रिसर्च इंटर्न एट IIT रुड़की. ठीक है. एंड 23 में आई थिंक समवेयर अराउंड दैट जनरेटिव एआई स्टार्टेड. बेसिकली वो चैट जीपीटी आ गया था, एंड देयर वर अ लॉट ऑफ things that were going on around generative AI. And then I again did an internship at one of the startup as a data scientist. So by this time, I had a very good basic understanding of very naive machine learning models.
So I wanted to rapid fire questions. We are having 5 questions here, and we just want you to answer it in 2 or 3 lines, right? So that they can understand it. All right.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a sec. All right. Uh, okay. So let's start with the first question, which is way more asked by the students. That is, what are the kind of skills do I need to get a job working with Gen AI even as a beginner?
Uh, so skills, when it comes to generative AI, all of it lies on whatever you have done previously. So machine learning and deep learning are the core of generative AI. So learning that is the key foundation in order to get a grasp on Gen AI. And once you have a brief understanding of all of these, then I think job should not be an issue.
All right, that is great. Okay, so the next question, that is, what are some industries where Gen AI skills are in high demand for beginners?
So finance, banking, insurance, all of these BFSI so-called have a great demand. Medical, health tech. Uh, this is the second most booming industry. Third is retail and consumer packaged goods. Recommendation perfect for beginners. And I think energy and power, sustainability, environment, all of this is has gained a lot of traction, and even right now. So yeah, these I think 4 industries are perfect for beginners.
Great, all right. So let's move on to the next question, that is, how can we ensure that Gen AI models are not biased or discriminatory?
Uh, so there is something called as guardrails, and there are certain rules which we can predefine for the model in order to suggest that it does not be biased or discriminatory. However, there is a lot of research still going on. So I am personally involved in this research outside TCS, if I can speak on it. This research is basically wherein we try to mitigate all of these biases for India geography specifically, which is a country with varied castes and religions. So we try to mitigate all of these biases and castes that usually people have when talking to, let's say, a Brahmin or a Hindu or a Muslim. So that is something that should not be portrayed by LLMs, right? So there is a lot of research going on, but for now, guardrails and defining certain rules could be a possible solution.
Okay, great. All right. So the next question that we are having, that is from what is the physical AI and how is it different from Gen AI, as there is a lot of demand of physical AI to be launched soon. So, what is this, and how is it different from the particular, or we can say traditional Gen AI?
So a physical AI is basically wherein there are a lot of sensors, there are a lot of edge devices being used. So as such, when we say the model that powers them could be different, but however, in the current era, they are not really different. So they are a combination of physical and generative AI that really powers these edge devices. Physical AI is basically wherein it is integrated into physical chips and physical small edge devices. And generative AI is something that is uh, it is not so physical in terms of it is stored in one place, and then we have those APIs through which we can trigger those generative AI solutions. So this is the basic.
Okay, great. All right. So this is the last question, and we are having one more question in the chat, so we'll take that. Okay. So, how can one stand up to date with the latest advancements of in Gen AI and maintain a competitive edge in the job market?
Uh, this is a good question actually. There are a lot of news channels, newspapers, LinkedIn. All of these are various social media uh, portals through which you really gain an insights. Actually, me personally gain. So I do gain a lot of insight from these social media channels. But however, there are research papers, there are a bunch of uh, blogs available, company blogs, which help you stay up to date on the technology front. So, if let's say moving on, there is some other technology which has taken up, to stay up to date, I think company blogs, LinkedIn, all of these are perfect to solve that problem.